Don't know.
I'm in entertainment. I was a professional wrestler before I was an actor.
How long have you been in the entertainment business for?
Shit, man, about 25 years.
Throughout your career, what was the most amount of money that you made in a single year?
Man, I'm not gonna say, but it's to me it's a lot of money, but I don't want to say it.
Over $10 million?
Over, yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Do you come from a lot of money?
No, I come from a single. I was raised by a single mom, and at times we couldn't even afford food. I'm from kind of the worst parts of Washington D.C., and that's kind of how I grew up. And until I was well into my 30s, I didn't make any money until I was well into my 30s.
Yeah. What was the best advice you ever got from a mentor? If there's a lesson that a mentor.
As far as financial advice?
Anything, life, something that really helped you throughout your career, your life.
Well, I mean, there's been a few things, especially when I was wrestling. I had a mentor named Triple H, and there was a couple things he said to me that always stuck with me. And one of the things was, when I first got there, I was so afraid. Like, I didn't want to piss people off. It was a hierarchy thing, and I was so afraid of being disrespectful or pissing somebody off. And one day he said, "Look, man, you want to make money, you want to make friends." He said, "This is a business. You got to look at it as a business. You're a business. You're your own commodity." And so I always thought about myself as my own commodity. I am my brand. And so another thing he said, just always imagine that everybody's pointing a gun at your head. He said, it's up to you how many bullets you give them. And that kind of stuck with me. And financial advice, the best advice that I ever got, which I always offer to, especially to like professional athletes, because a lot of professional athletes, they grow up, not really having much. So when you get all this money dumped on you, you just want to buy everything you can afford. It's not stuff you need, it's just stuff you want. And the best advice that I ever got was actually from The Undertaker, another wrestler, but he said it was advice he got from his father. He said, always live beneath your means. And I learned that the hard way when I was in wrestling. I came out of wrestling, I literally lost everything. I went, I had nothing. My house got foreclosed on, but I had a second opportunity to be successful in the film industry. And so now it's like, like every once in a year, I'll buy something that I want, not something I need, because I've worked really hard and I know that I can afford it, but I'm still believe, like, I will live beneath my means. I know I can live more lavishly, more luxuriously, but I will live beneath my means, because now that money in the bank means more to me than, something that I don't really need. Like, I don't need a Bugatti. I'd love to have a Bugatti, but I'm not paying $5 million for a car because I don't need one.
Entertainment's very competitive. What did you do to stand out in this industry? What did you do differently from 99% of other people in entertainment that made you become the top 1%?
You got to weed through people, and you're not going to like everybody in the world, but can you do business with somebody? Like, I can do business with people I don't necessarily like, and I understand that, this is a machine. People will use me to make money, and I will not use people to make money, but this in the entertainment industry, like, people will do business with you if you can generate money for them, and I will do business with them. They can generate money from me, so it's all a trade-off. It's got to be about who are you willing to do business with, and a lot of times you're not going to like people that you have to do business